What's up, guys? Derp Penguin here. The last video I did, where I did full screen, and um, it didn't save. Wait, what? Okay, but it didn't record, so I'll just no. Um, okay, so we're looking for supplies, and she banged her head off of a shelf, so that's mostly what's happening. Even wincing from the pain, Sarah makes a silly joke. Uh, what are you saying? Be right back, okay? Okay. Pat her on the shoulder and run out into the hallway. I locate the nearest vending machine. What should I get? Doesn't really matter since it will be used as ice pack rather than a drink. But I know Sayori likes apple juice, so I purchased that one. In just that moment, I'm already returning to the classroom where I left Sayori. Whoa, I like this music. Hmm. She has one palm on her forehead, using the other hand to clumsily scoop the crayons back into the box. At least they were already in the wrong spots before I spilled them. Sayori here. I hand Sayori the bottle. Oh, a bottle of apple juice. That does not look like a bottle of apple juice. My nose. It's nice and cold. Sayori opens the cap and starts drinking from it. Sarah, what are you doing? It's for your forehead, idiot. Sorry, I forgot. How hard did you hit your head? Sherry places the bottle against the bump on her forehead. It stings. Just bear with it. It'll feel better soon. Just like you cleaned out most of the crayons. Or it looks like you cleaned out most of the crayons, so that's good. Hey, Dom. This kind of reminds me of you of growing up, doesn't it? Well, what do you mean? You know how we used to play outside all the time? I would always try and keep up with you. You were kind of obvious or oblivious in some ways. Like you usually fell behind or had trouble climbing on the things you did. But sometimes when I tried to do things I couldn't, I would get myself hurt. I'd fall and scrape myself or get a bump. I would start crying really hard, and you would rush over as quick as you could, and you would try really hard to get me to stop crying. It was almost like you blamed yourself, and you were afraid of getting in trouble if someone found out. Even though it really wasn't your fault at all, you know? Did I really do that? Yeah, you don't remember? Come to think of it, maybe I do remember a little bit. I guess I was always so focused on my games that I didn't pay attention or enough attention to you. So in that way, it was my fault. Kind of like this time too. If I wasn't rushing you out of the closet, you probably wouldn't have you hit your head. Dom, I don't think you realize it, but you're always thinking about other people. Even after all these years, you're rushing to help me even though I'm just being clumsy. You're really a sweetheart. Aww. Don't call me that. No, call me that. That's so nice. And I don't really er and I don't really do this kind of thing all the time. I guess when it comes to you, it just feels unnatural or natural. Hold on, I gotta readjust my computer. I'm back. This is sweet. I like this. Like how I'm treating her or how I'm helping her and we just talking. Before I even know it, I'm treating you like that. I guess that's what happens when you've been friends for so long. Really? Maybe you're right. Dom, I'm so glad that nothing's changed between us. Do you think it'll be like this forever? Forever? If I'm honest to myself, there's no telling where we'll end up for college or after that. So it wouldn't be fair for me to make any promises. But, well, I hope so. It's been this long already, right? can't imagine you ever changing, so my hopes are up. I'm so happy. Sherry has a whimsical expression in her eyes. We remain silent for a moment. She is so silly and clumsy on the outside that when I see her deep in thought like this, it makes me not want to disturb her. I guess we should go back. I don't want to worry Monica, you know. Good luck with that. She's gonna see your forehead either way. Not if I hide it under my bangs. This is sweet. I like this game. Okay. Sarah hops to her feet. Ah! Head rush. She clutches her forehead again. Don't stand up so fast after hurting yourself. Well, I guess it's too late now. Anyway, let's go. Head rush. I follow Siri out of the classroom. Siri plays with her bangs to try and hide the bump, but without much success. In a moment, we make it back to the club room. Ah, jeez. Ah, you're back. Good timing. I was just about ready to start sharing her poems. Sayori, your forehead. She's fine, don't worry about it. I was playing with the crayons and smacked my forehead into the shelf. Great way to hide it. Well, anyway. Were you able to find everything we need? Uh-huh. I have it right. Huh? Sorry frantically glances around herself. I forgot all the stuff. Calm down, Sayori. I have it all right here. I found the poster paper too. It sounds like you ended up doing all the work, Dom. Well, Sayori. I failed to come up with an excuse for Sayori. I made it an adventure. Yeah, that. Uh-huh. Okay. In any case, good work. I'll start working on the posters tonight. Me too. Okay, everyone. Are you ready to share your poems? No. I guess I should grab mine. After making sure the crayon box is closed tightly, I return to my seat. I'm gonna go with Natsuki this time. Well, it's not really any worse than your last one. That's okay, but I can't really say it's any better either. Phew. Huh? Phew what? Well, anything that isn't a train wreck, I'll take as a win. And I get the feeling you're probably the most critical. Hey, what makes you... Wait, maybe that was a compliment. Glad to see someone recognizes my experience. Well then, keep practicing and maybe you'll be as good as me someday. That's, something tells me Natsuki completely missed the point. Come to think of it, this kind of reminds me of Sayori's poem from yesterday. You think so? Yeah, well, I guess if you've been friends for so long, you might have the same wavelength. But you never really struck me as her type. Sayori has a type all of a sudden? Well, I don't know, but honestly, how can someone fluffy spend so much time with someone like you? It's like she's dragging around dead weight. Ugh, that was a little unnecessary. But think of it this way: if it weren't for me, she would probably just fly away, like letting go of a balloon. You could say we take care of each other in our own way. Whatever it is, I don't get it. Oh yeah, I guess I'm supposed to show you my poem. Here. Amy likes spiders. You know what I heard about Amy? Amy likes spiders. Icky, wriggly, hairy, ugly spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a cute singing voice. I heard her singing my favorite love song. Every time she sang the chorus, my heart would pound to the rhythm of the words. But she likes spiders. And that's why I'm not friends with her. I can't do that. One time, I hurt my leg really bad. Amy helped me up and took me to the nurse. I tried not to let her touch me. She likes spiders, so her hands are probably gross. That's why I'm not friends with her. I like this. Amy has a lot of friends. I always see her talking to people. She probably talks about spiders. What if her friends started to like spiders too? That's why I'm not friends with her. It doesn't matter if she has other hobbies. Doesn't matter if she keeps it private. Doesn't matter if she doesn't hurt anyone. It's gross. She's gross. The world is better off without spider lovers. And I'm gonna tell everyone. Dude, that is so me. I hate spiders. Not bad, right? It's pretty good. It's quite a bit longer than yesterday's. Yesterday's was too short. I was just warming up. I hope you didn't think it was the best I could do. No, of course not. Anyway, the messages are pretty straightforward in this poem. I doubt I have to explain it. Sometimes you can explain complicated issues with much simpler what? and I don't know, analogies, and it helps people realize how stupid they're being. Like anyone who would agree that the subject of this poem is an ignorant jerk. Do you know of people like that? Of course, it's how everyone is, or everyone thinks my. That doesn't matter. It can be about anything. I wrote it to be, or to relate to everyone has some kind of weird hobby or guilty pleasure. Something like that. You're afraid of people to find out. They'd make fun of you or think less of you. But that just makes people stupid. Who cares if someone likes, as long as they're not hurting anyone, and if it makes them happy. Okay, hold on. I gotta see how long my video has. Okay, I got a little while. I think people really need to learn to respect others for liking weird things. You're definitely right. Hold on. Sorry about that. Well, you're definitely right. At least I can relate to that. And I'm sure a lot of other people can too. It's what I do it's what I do best after all. I don't like writing unless there's a good message to take away from it. Like conveying emotions is important, but I want to make other people think, not just feel. Remember that. I'm gonna write a good one for tomorrow too, so look forward to it. Now I'm gonna go for Sayori. Dom, I really love your poems. I can't believe you've been hiding these from me. I'm not hiding anything. But your poems are so good. Yesterday's in this one's too. You can't tell me you haven't done this before. I mean, you're really the only one who feels that way, so. No way. Not even Natsuki? Well, I guess Natsuki is the least likely to admit how much she likes something. But I don't think she's like that. What do you mean? Well, I guess I'll be honest about it. It's a lot easier to write poems when I'm thinking about you. What? What? Stop thinking weird things, idiot. I just mean that you're a really expressive person, I guess. How am I supposed to write poems about my own stupid life? But you somehow make everything in life an adventure. Even the little things. Like cooking. Let's not talk about that. So yeah, I guess what I'm saying is I can feel more feelings through you than I can feel through myself. We have that kind of weird connection. It's your fault for getting in my business all the time. I don't know if I understand. You never understand when I try to explain things to you, do you, Sayori? I pat Sayori's head. Hey, I'm not a kid, you know. Are you sure about that? Maybe. Sayori starts fiddling with her pencil between her hands. Hey, Dom, will you give me your poem? I kind of want to keep it. Huh? Why? Because, well, it's the first time you've written something for me. Sorry, you completely misunderstood. I didn't write this for you. Yes, I did. Are you even listening anymore? Oh, whatever. I'll give it to you when we go home. Really? Snap. I broke my pencil. Sarah hastily bends down to pick up the piece she dropped. Being inattentive of her surroundings, she bumps right into me. Sorry. It's fine, it's fine. I'll get it for you. I bend down and pick up the broken pencil. Sarah clutches the desk beside her to support herself, and knees shaking.